Hey everybody, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
And happy National French Fry Day. That's right, folks, it's finally here, National French Fry Day.
You've been waiting for it all year.
Yes, so here, let me make us a little bit smaller so you can see all of the delicious French fries that we're going to talk about. So, these folks say National French Fry Day is a great opportunity to take the time to sample some golden brown potato slices. And the day is not over, so you might as well go find yourself some. And let's talk about the best French fries in San Diego.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, so usually we wait until later to do our Bard versus ChatGPT segment, but we're gonna do it at the beginning this time. I like to ask Bard a question and ask ChatGPT. And if you don't
We're getting
know,
crazy
right.
and moving it up front.
We're testing two different AIs. So let's try the Google AI Bard. And I asked them, which restaurant has the best French fries in San Diego? And so, so Bard says the Crack Shack, Lolita's Taco Shop, In-N-Out Burger. Now, I'm not sure about that one. In-N-Out Burger?
Well, they have a very particular kind of fry, and people seem to have fairly strong feelings about whether it's good or not.
I think it kind of depends. Like sometimes they're sort of soggy and whatever, but if you get them and they're fresh and they're like maybe a little bit extra crispy, what do you call it? Well done, right?
You can ask for them well done.
Okay, you ask for them well done.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if that's the best fries in San Diego, but okay. Now I like the name of this restaurant, the Smoking Goat.
Whoa, dude. It's a smoking goat. Duck fat truffle fries. My goodness.
I don't know if I don't eat ducks, or I don't eat meat anyway, so I wouldn't eat that, but somebody might like that.
Somebody might.
This place called Neighborhood. Parmesan truffle fries. I like that. I would try that. Okay, so one thing I like about Bard is that they have pictures. So now I'm starting to get hungry for fries.
Yeah,
so
now I want fries. What the hell are we?
You're making. Don't start yawning.
Oh, sorry. Which reminds me, I forgot to put our dinner in the oven.
Oh.
The oven's preheated and there's nothing in it.
Oh no! Is it something? What are we gonna do?
We'll just throw it in when we're done.
Okay. I guess it doesn't help that it's like 100 degrees in our house.
I know, yeah, and we've got a 350-degree oven right on the other side of that wall.
So yeah, we just had the solar panels put up on our house. So we have this fat solar system, but it's not turned on yet because somebody from the city has to come out, and I think it's maybe just I'm sure they have to make sure it's safe, but also they're getting,
It's the final permit inspection, and yes, you don't get to use your system until the final inspection happens, and then SDG&E has to transmit some kind of a signal or something.
So we haven't been running our AC because we have the ability to generate all this power and run it ourselves, and we don't want to. We're holding out to so that we don't have to pay SDG&E, but It's probably sort of a fool's mission because now we're all hot in our house. But
yes, we showed them.
Yeah, we're gonna suffer so that we don't have to pay you anymore. Okay. Anyway, so we asked Bard, now ChatGPT, same question.
Roof formant supplements.
Shout out to our friend Rue, who's a personal trainer and has his own line of performance supplements.
That's right.
Yes, and they're good too. I like the hydration one.
Yes, he does not have any French fries though. So let's figure out.
Okay, yeah, we keep going off on tangents. So ChatGPT doesn't have any pictures. They just have a list here. Hodad's. Okay, I haven't been to Hodad's in a long time.
Yeah, I can't really recall what their fries are all about.
Crack Shack, which Bard
I'm trying not to yawn.
Stop yawning.
Okay, sorry.
Burger Lounge. Never been there.
I think I took John to one of those a few years ago. There's one out in Forest Ranch. It's supposed to be some great burger place, but it was just a burger place. Streetcar
Merchants of Fried Chicken, Donuts, and Coffee. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it sure is.
All right, in North Park. Carnitas Snack Shack. Mm-hmm. Okay, and I understand that's a popular place. So anyway, if you have a favorite restaurant where you like to get fries, tell us what it is. And I'm kind of ashamed to admit this, but I like the fries at Chick-fil-A, those waffle fries.
Why are you ashamed to admit it?
Because it's just a chain restaurant. It's not like a cool local joint or anything.
Right. Well, they are good.
Yes, they are.
It's a different kind of fry, though.
The waffle fry.
Yeah. There was the barbecue place in Oceanside, That Boy Good, which is closed now, unfortunately. They had really good fries. And they used there's a couple of different methods of cooking fries. Sometimes, some of the best fries are, they par fry them at first. They fry them in a lower temperature oil then they take them out and drain them, and then they put them back in a hotter oil later. And that makes an incredibly crispy fry and tender on the inside. In and out just goes with the, cut them and fry them. And I think that's why they don't quite always get to the desired level of crispiness.
Well, if you wanted TBG fries, you'd have to invent a time machine to go.
You would.
Unfortunately.
You would.
Okay, so let's do Market Minute. We're going to talk about the market in San Diego for 1 minute. Let me get this.
Un momento.
Gosh, I always have, where the heck am I? My brain isn't working very well because it's so hot right now. Okay, so let me move us over.
If only we had an air conditioner.
We do have an air conditioner. We've just resolved to not use it. All right, you ready? Okay.
Yes.
1 minute, here we go.
Okay, so the number of homes for sale in San Diego County has been plateauing over the last 3 weeks. A slight increase, but very minimal, right around 2,600 units. We had been climbing ever since mid-April and now have plateaued. Will it keep going up or will it plateau? That remains to be seen. The number of new listings was down sharply from the past week. The number of pending sales was up relatively sharply, while closed sales are flat. Now, more bad news for buyers. Rates went up again last week and now sit just about 7%, which is just, it's not good.
No, it's not good.
It's not good for buyers, nor is the low number of homes for sale. So things are very challenging for buyers. But for sellers, things are looking pretty sweet. The last 4 months, the median price has gone up and up. And that's what's happening in San Diego real estate this week.
Okay. All right, let's move on. And now we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about?
Do you have a palate cleansing
I do. So
animal video?
We had been doing cat videos, mostly our cats, but I think maybe people might be tired of watching our cats.
Perhaps.
So we're going to call this animal videos. And this week we have okay, so the San Diego Zoo a few weeks ago, they had the first birth of an endangered red panda cub that's happened in I think 20 years at the zoo.
Yes.
So this is a new panda cub and their mom.
And our friend Andrew Schultz is responsible for this Zoo TV channel that publishes this.
He's a zoo videographer and other stuff
Television
too.
producer,
yes,
yeah.
Let me move up.
Talented guy for sure.
Yeah.
But it was he's the one who mentioned the pandas to us earlier this week. That's just cute. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care who you are.
That's cute.
So these red pandas are also sometimes called lesser pandas, and I don't like that because to me these are the #1 pandas. These are the best pandas. But
I think they just mean smaller.
Yeah, I guess, but even so.
They shouldn't call them lesser. Nobody or nothing should be referred to as lesser.
Right. These pandas are #1 in my book. Okay, so now we're going to talk about stuff that's happening in San Diego around town this weekend, and obviously Pride, #1.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to be there tomorrow. The parade starts at 10, but we're marching with Assemblyman Mainshine and his crew, so we have to be there at 9:15.
Yes.
So it's going to be a hot day. People stay hydrated. That's sunscreen and hydration. We don't want people having any issues with.
No, I mean I'm confident that I'll be okay, given that it is going to be hot. But we've run half marathons in the same heat.
What was that one that we ran? It was
the America's Finest City.
Yeah, America's Finest City. Yeah, that was a hot day. Yeah, we're not going to be running 13 miles. We're just going to be strolling along with Brian and Lance and their other crew.
Yes.
The Pride Parade is fun. I've marched in it twice before, and this will be your first time, so I'm excited to see how you enjoy it. But
well, I hope to enjoy it, and supporting those who may be somewhat different than others.
Well, you love who you want to love, and you be the person you want to be, and
we support that.
Yes, we do. Okay, so let's talk about some other stuff happening. A new restaurant just opened in Old Town, and we don't often talk about new restaurants because it happens, quite frequently, but this one has a jungle theme.
Ooh, jungle theme. Okay.
What are you thinking when I say that?
Night at the Roxbury, of course.
So I found the clip on YouTube.
Okay.
And if you haven't seen Night at the Roxbury, you're going to be like, what are these guys talking about? But that's one of our favorite movies. So when I saw a jungle-themed restaurant, my mind went to the Roxbury. I'm going to turn this clip on, and I think we'll be able to hear it too. So this is Doug and Steve. Their dad owns a plant store in Beverly Hills, and they just like to hang out and go to nightclubs, and their dream is to be a club owner. Anyway, here's a little clip from the store where their dad works.
Hi, Dad. Your nightclub is so cool. Can my supermodel friends come in and dance?
No. Yes.
You're so funny, cute and tall. Hey, let's shake it. Shut up, let's shake it. What are you doing?
Come on.
It's not enough to go to the clubs every night. You have to come here and put up my plans and they make toys with them.
It's not a toy. It's a club with a jungle theme.
You're a jungle theme.
Go find it.
Your dad is so annoyed all the time.
Yeah, he's so annoyed with him. That guy is. I don't know if Dan Hedaya is still around, but the actor who played their father in that movie was also the guy who played Nick Tortelli on Cheers.
Yeah, he's a great
he's
character actor.
Really, I mean, he kind of always plays a similar character, but was very, very good at it. And some people are just funny.
Yeah, Dan Hedaya. Okay, so this is the Jungle Theme restaurant. Their website is, it just opened up like last weekend, I think. Their website doesn't have a lot going on here, but it's the highly anticipated Jungle Theme restaurant and cocktail lounge, El Sueño.
Ooh, El Sueño.
Yeah, so it looks like they have good reviews on Yelp so far. They only have 4.5, they have 4.5 stars, only 49 reviews, but crab empanadas, that sounds pretty good.
Crab empanada. Generally, anything that has crab in it is like, you can't really taste the crab.
Well, it's got some guac on there.
Oh, man, yeah.
This is making me hungry.
It sure is. Me too.
Okay, so we might have to go try out this jungle-themed restaurant.
Right after we're done here.
Yeah. Let's go right now. Sorry, folks.
We're out.
We're out. Okay, let's see. Oh, I need my glasses. I keep trying to make it without my glasses and I can't read my writing. Okay. Oh, so speaking of food, the San Diego Airport Authority has approved a list of concessions vendors for the new Terminal 1. And it sounds pretty good. I'm excited about going to the airport. Well, I'm not excited about going to the airport, but we've been in a couple of airports recently, and it sounds like the accommodations at this one are going to be, pretty good.
Nice.
So they've got a lot of stuff that's going to be at the new Terminal 1. And I don't know what a lot of this stuff is, but it sounds good.
Kentner Exchange, Puesto, Mostra Coffee. We have one of those.
They have good coffee. Yeah, we've got one here in CMR.
Parakeet Cafe, not sure. Better Buzz.
Cutwater Restaurant and Bar. I'm excited about that one. Now, we were at the airport, last week, the week before, for your family reunion.
Yeah.
And we were in, what is the current terminal called? I don't even know what it's called.
I think we were at Terminal, I don't know.
Okay,
we were at the Southwest
We were at the terminal.
Yeah.
And there's limited stuff there. And it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe 7:30, and we were there with our teenagers and your mom. And I walked past this, it was just like a food stand, and they had Cutwater canned spirits. And I was like, oh, should I get one of those for us? And I was like, no, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. And then I was like, well, the airport is timeless. So I brought you a Bloody Mary, and I got the Mai Tai, and I don't know if you...
I enjoyed it. The
Okay.
Cutwater drinks are very good. I like those when I go to the ballpark. They're good. They're way more expensive at the ballpark and the airport than they are otherwise. But when you're in the airport, you just kind of have to suspend your sense of value and go for it. Oh, they're going to have a Carnitas Snack Shack in there, grab and go subs.
Oh, the Tony Hawk Public House, Luna Grill.
Chick-fil-A and McDonald's.
Yeah, so this sounds like it's going to be pretty sweet. So the current stuff at the airport. Oh,
I might go to the airport just to hang out.
Yeah. The current stuff at the airport is, it's okay. It's not great, but this sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. What was the other airport? We went to Oakland. Is that right?
The Oakland airport.
Yeah, and we wandered around for a long time trying to find a place that looked like, because we had to wait there for a while, and I didn't really find. We did find a good place eventually. Yeah, but this seems like it's going to be a cool place to hang out.
Yeah. We found a cool place eventually, but. Man, oh man, 2 quesadillas and a couple of drinks.
I didn't see the bill. I don't want to know what it is.
Yeah,
but,
it was more than you'd ordinarily pay for something like that.
Well, when you're coming off of a family reunion and you hosted an after party in your hotel room until 2 o'clock in the morning and then had to get up and get on a plane, sometimes you just need place to sit and have some quesadillas and
Possibly a
whiskey and
drink.
soda.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. And so Carmel Mountain Ranch, a lot of folks know we've got the new development going in there, and our drone videographer Matt Pitta with in-flight. Well, okay, what's the official name of his business? I don't want to call out Matt's in-flight.
In draft.
Matt Pitta at In Draft Flight and Film. Yes, we love Matt. He's a cool guy and a good videographer. So we've had him fly over the area a couple times to capture what's going on with the development. So this is the most recent one. Do you want to? I don't want to watch the whole thing because it's 14 minutes long. But
Yeah,
maybe
we'll
if we
skip
can
through
just,
it.
Yeah, just
And
skip around in there a bit and look at what's
I
going
have
on.
been. Oh, do we?
Oh, here.
we'll mute
Okay.
that.
So the folks at home can't hear that. Let's mute it for us.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
All right, so just like before, you take off from the clubhouse, and there's not a whole lot of differences. They're further along with the grading, and they are creating one heck of a lot of dust here in Carmel Mountain Ranch.
The air seems dusty, like just in our house.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's dusty. I've had sinus headaches, which I've never had before. It really is extraordinarily disruptive to have that much earth being moved in your community.
I was walking down driving down Windcrest the other day, and there were cars on the street that were just covered in dust. It was, I would be mad if that was me.
Oh, people are mad.
Yeah.
And frankly, we have one or two people that are mad at us for posting this video.
Right, where I'm not sure.
Well, people think we should be showing more of the trucks distributing the dust, and
we're supposed to slant it towards.
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to explain that Matt flies the drone when it's favorable to do so. It's not like we're trying to or not trying to show.
Well, it's not like there are clouds of dust billowing in the air that you would see with a drone. I mean, it's dusty down on the street, but it's a drone video.
I've tried to explain to people that we're all in the same boat here. We're all affected by this, and.
Yeah, we live here. It's stuff's happening over our back fence. Our air is full of dust. Some people just like to be mad at us, and if you put yourself out on the internet, I guess you have to expect that. So.
Exactly, and some people don't want to hear about facts and stuff. So yeah, this one major difference from last time is that they have prepared the area for the Eastbourne Park here. So that's been graded out, ready to go. What else is going on here? Yeah, we're looking at, Unit 16.
That one's been great. If you skip forward in this one a little bit, you can see how it's been graded out.
Yeah,
more.
you can even see where, they've got where the buildings are going to go all sectioned out. So they're going to start building pretty soon. And Carmel Mountain Ranch is going to get more dense. But it isn't our fault.
Well, and especially not you, because you're the community council chairman, and you've put hundreds of hours into working with the community to try to reduce the impact to the current residents as much as possible. And
it's just impossible to reduce the impact when you're building so close to other homes.
But the number of units, though, you guys did get the number of units
cut
down.
in half, basically. Yeah, they wanted to put 1,600, and we're getting 825. So yeah, we did get the number of units cut in half.
People were some person was upset because we weren't showing trucks and stuff. But look at that. We're showing there's a bunch of dirt. There's a truck that's moving, and
there's earth moving machines going on.
Yes, we were.
And I don't know. I bet you if you watch this closely enough, you're going to see a truck here and there, but. Yeah, it wasn't. We didn't make the video specifically to show dirt trucks.
We didn't even tell Matt. We just told him, go out every so often and do this. And he
just did it. He did it when he had time to do it.
Right, he did it when he had time to do it.
And there really aren't too many residential developments that you can point me to where there's 625 homes facing right into what they're doing, right, 50 feet away. It's a very unusual. It's an infill project, but it's very unusual in the history of infill.
So many homes that are fronting the project.
Yeah. And so here's the recreation center. Of course, you have I-15. I bet you there's some trucks out there. If you want to say that we showed you some trucks. They're right out there. And let's see, turn the corner here, looking up Unit 6. They're actually, this is different now. They've been working on this for the last 2 days. So they're digging that up. And then this is hole number 7, where there's going to be another park over here. And let's see if we can skip ahead just a couple of clicks here. There's a house here that's got its roof torn off.
Don't say it.
Yeah, well,
Don't tell people where we live.
well, I'm not telling people where we live. I'm just saying, you know, somebody's got their roof all torn up.
Okay.
I'm not saying who it is.
Okay.
You just gave it away, and now I can't. I
all
can't
right.
talk about it
Well, how would you know that their roof was torn? I guess.
because you can see it all torn up.
all right.
But I'm not going to point it out now.
Okay.
She ruined it.
Yeah, well, I always ruin everything.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Unit 8. That's the first one they started digging up, and it's pretty. I mean, it looks pretty ready to go. Anyway.
Okay, well, there, yeah. You can go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Edelman Homes, if you want to see the whole thing.
Yes, indeed.
All right, so the Pacific Surfliner is set to resume service on Monday between San Diego and Orange County.
Good.
Yeah, so it was out of commission for a long time, and it was out of commission before that too. So we've had issues with the erosion and, you know, cliffs collapsing and all that. So it seems like we're back online, and hopefully we will stay that way for a while.
Yes, me and John would like to ride up to LA and have a sandwich.
Yeah, so our son John had his 16th birthday, and you guys had a plan to take the train up to, you're going to go to San Luis Obispo, right?
We were.
Yeah, and then the cliffs collapsed and the train was out, so you guys went to Seattle instead, and you had a good time, and it seems like that worked out well. But John's birthday is rolling back around, and he'll be 17, so maybe...
Maybe we'll get up north to have a sandwich this time.
Yes, so fingers crossed for Pacific Surfliner to stay online for, you know, a long time.
Yes.
All right, so this next thing I'm going to talk about doesn't have anything to do with San Diego. I just saw it while I was perusing the news, and I was excited about it. The Hallmark Channel has announced that they're going to be doing a Christmas cruise.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's going to feature stars from their Christmas movies. Now, if you know me, you know that I love a Christmas movie, and you don't mind Christmas movies either.
I like them, yeah.
During the holidays, we like to watch Christmas movies. And it's always a similar formula. It's like somebody from a small town has moved away, and they're in the big city, and they have to go back to the small town for some reason, and then they meet and fall in love with a hometown person and decide to stay in the small town.
More or less.
And there's probably been hundreds of movies that are made with this formula.
Hallmark Channel basically has one plot for
Right,
all.
I'll watch all of them.
Yeah.
So now they're going to make this into a cruise, and I also love cruising. So they've meshed my love of Christmas and cruising together into a Christmas cruise, and I'm here for it. The only thing is that you have to leave from Miami, and I don't really like flying very much. So
Especially in all I mean, it's a long way.
yeah, so it sounds exciting. So Hallmark Channel, if this works out for you, if you could make a Christmas cruise that leaves from San Diego.
Possibly Long Beach. We'd be okay.
Yeah,
with
Long Beach is okay. San Diego is better, but
Yeah.
we'd be all over it. We'd just ride that thing, you know,
Yeah.
from October to
I wouldn't even
January.
know like they have the actors from the movie. I mean, I wouldn't even know what they look like or who they are. But
Well, it sounds like you get to, you know, make Christmas cookies, and there's an exclusive movie premiere. Oh, gosh, one of the countdown to Christmas films. Oh man.
well,
Please, Hallmark Channel, make this leave from San Diego, because I'm here for it. Okay, one last piece of news, also not from San Diego, but a woman from Ontario has earned a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records for her collection of toothbrushes.
fascinating.
Okay, so I'm going to turn folks' audio back on. I'm going to turn our audio back on so we can listen to this fascinating news story about this woman from Ontario.
Amassing her arsenal for 30 years, and now she's a world record holder. A Mississauga woman who can officially declare she has the largest collection of toothbrushes.
Cutting her teeth for decades with
Move our microphones all
Here's
this
Anthony's
way.
John Musselman.
Kelly Hardy likes toothbrushes, and we mean she really
Oh, look
likes
at their cat.
Oh,
She has 1,618 of them.
that doesn't seem like very many though. I mean,
It would seem like that would be easy to beat.
First, they're kind of puzzled, like why would you collect toothbrushes? But then when I start to talk about them, I don't say that they get it, but they think it's like quirky and interesting.
It is also a Guinness World Record, the largest toothbrush collection on the planet.
And the last one, 1618.
Is that a gun-shaped toothbrush?
It is.
High
Okay.
school gymnasium back in March. The record was verified by Guinness last month. Hardy says it all began with this green toothbrush she bought when she was 12 years old. It comes with a built-in floss dispenser.
Oh, I remember
That's
those.
convenient. Yeah.
You hear about objects sparking joy. So
She looks like she really brushes her teeth a lot, too.
Yeah, she's got nice clean
She
teeth.
stopped buying.
Ooh,
Hardy
sensitive.
estimates she spent about $5,000 over 3 decades buying
My
toothbrushes.
goodness.
The kids think it's kind of fun.
It's pretty cool. I don't know anyone else.
Kid looks like they have nice teeth too.
And I don't know anyone else who's a Guinness World Record holder. It's odd. Who for a living collects toothbrushes?
For a living collects, did she get paid for this?
My mom.
None of the toothbrushes have been opened and she stores them under the staircase. But room is getting tight. Still, despite setting a record, Hardy says she has no plans on stopping.
when I got the certificate, I was pretty pumped. You're like, how many times in your life are you going to get to do something like this?
And for the record, Hardy says she uses the toothbrushes she gets from her dental appointments.
Me
She's
too.
only had one cavity in her life.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
CTV News,
Nice.
Mississauga.
We should get. I don't know what we could do to earn a Guinness World Record, but it seems like we could think of something.
Well, let's work on that.
Okay. What am I going to do here? Oh, I'm going to turn this back on. I'm going to make us bigger. All right. Boy, it is hot in here.
Sure is.
I might end this standoff with SDG&E and just go ahead and turn the AC on, even though our solar panels aren't.
Well, the sun's going
Yeah.
down, so if we just turn the house fan on, maybe now it'll cool it off.
Okay.
In fact, I probably should have turned the house fan on already.
We've had the oven running this whole time too.
All right, well, it might be time for us to
Maybe
go,
we're done
folks.
here. All right.
All right.
Well, folks, thanks for stopping by. We have a wonderful weekend. You know, we'll have a wonderful weekend, and so will you.
Yes.
Maybe we'll see you tomorrow at Pride.
Yep.
And if not, we hope to see you next Friday when we will be back at the same time, 6 p.m. right here.
See you later.
See y'all later.